Hey, hey, hey. I hope you guys are doing fabulous on this 2-for-1 Tuesday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and I think you guys are going to like what I have for you today because I have data entry. I know you guys' favorite thing. And I have a second work from home position from the same company. Now, both of these jobs are going to pay you well. And I will just let y'all know, spoiler alert, the job that does require you to use a phone is going to make it worth your while because it's going to pay really well. Okay, both of these pay good money, but I'm really showing you to the money with the second lead. So if you're allergic to a phone, you just might want to at least hear me out, and you can make your decision from there. But first things first, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you tap the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of these hot work from home opportunities. I share them every single weekday on this channel, and this is the place to be if you want to land a remote job of your own. So take care of that good business, okay? Select all when you tap that notification bell. And once you take care of that business, we'll be ready to jump in. All right. So, I'm singing that song, hot dog, hot diggity dog in my head. I have a hot lead. I have two hot leads from a company called Myriad Genetics. Now, I have shared this company on my channel before, and if you're not familiar, they are in genetic testing, and they have a specialty in helping people find out if they have any sort of conditions that maybe would be helpful to know, especially if you are, looking to start your family, or maybe you want to know if there's any sort of hereditary cancer in your family, those types of things. So very practical use of genetics, and you can find out more information about them on their Glassdoor account. And this is a large company. They have anywhere from 1,001 to 5,000 employees. So that's good to know. And I think having these large companies on our resume can really just give us a boost. Like, hey, I was good enough to work for this company. And when you move on to the next company, they'll recognize that and be like, ooh, we got to have you over here too. So jumping on in here, I'm going to share the first lead, which is the data entry role. I know you guys love typing and not talking. Data entry is y'all's jam. Now, this is a non-phone role where you're going to be entering oncology customer information. So this is really important because if you're not familiar with oncology often is where you are treating cancer. It's the treatment of tumors. So you're doing really good work and very important work with this data entry role. Now, I'm going to get into reading through it so we know exactly what the duties are, but I want to tell you guys about the pay, okay? Because I know that's what y'all are interested in as well. Now, the minimum salary is $34,320 per year. The midpoint salary is $38,610 per year. And we know that midpoint means there has to be something above it in order for it to be the midpoint. So I ran to Glassdoor, and when I went to Glassdoor, I searched for the data entry role, and it says that people, at least 5 folks, are making $43,000 per year, which would make sense with the range that they provided here. And so this role could potentially pay $21.50 per hour. And I would absolutely ask for that, especially if you're showing up with data entry experience and you have a fast typing speed and this isn't your first rodeo. Absolutely, I would go in for that high point. So it says job description, Myriad Oncology Customer Service Data Entry Specialist fill the role of creating electronic patient records in Myriad's internal systems for incoming oncology patients. This is an integral part to the company's success, as every patient's case is of equal importance and value to Myriad Genetics. Data entry is part of the Oncology Customer Service Special Operations team, who work to ensure positive support to every patient's individual case through the overall customer experience. The oncology data entry team's primary goal is to ensure timely processing of every patient's case to enable Myriad to provide support to patients. Each data entry specialist is a significant contributor to our high throughput workflow and an integral part to our operations. Responsibilities. Work independently to input and manage patient data from a variety of sources in a timely manner and ensure that orders are fully processed at the highest level of accuracy while working remotely from home. Translate critical healthcare information and test orders from test request forms into database accurately and timely, using text SOPs and resources to ensure medically compliant interpretation of data on patient charts. Use logic and rules to interpret possibly erroneous handwriting or communications. Review received orders for required elements and effectively communicate missing elements. Work with team members and leadership to effectively resolve arising issues that may fall outside of existing procedures. Contribute independently to team department goals, recognizing individual role and value in overall efforts. Comfortable being accountable to established electronically measured production and quality metric requirements. Able to communicate on camera and microphone in video meetings, possibly at a moment's notice, even possibly being recorded. Effectively prioritize communications with prompt receipt and timely follow-up of emails, messages, and remote calls. Ensure a high level of quality throughput. Comply with applicable CLIA and HIPAA regulations. Qualifications: exceptional computer navigation skills required, high school diploma or equivalent required, experience using Microsoft Office 365 required, typing speeds of at least 50 words per minute, prefer higher with good accuracy required, ability to do technical troubleshooting independently, ability to handle complex issues and workflows, accepting of feedback, written and verbal, and open to constructive criticism, self-prioritization of tasks and assignments, adaptable to changing policies and procedures, detail-oriented, quick learner, independent problem solving and research abilities required, high level of accuracy, excellent at written and verbal communication and interpersonal skills, proficiency in Windows and internet browsers required. Minimum internet speed bandwidth requirements: 50 Mbps download, 5 Mbps upload, and then preferred but not required qualifications: data entry experience preferred, 6 months to 1 year of medical setting or transcription experience preferred, and preference given to higher net typing speed applicants. So let's just recap real quick because I read through like multiple sections, okay? The responsibilities, the qualifications, and all that. When it comes to the responsibilities, this is a data entry role. Now, with a lot of companies and jobs, period, you still have to meet for meetings, direction from your managers and higher ups. So you will need to do in-video meetings. And it says sometimes at a moment's notice. And of course, when you're communicating with people from the company, you're going to have to send emails and messages. And, you might even have to get on the phone and talk to people from your company to do your job successfully. But it doesn't look like you're going to be fielding any customer calls because you'll see the front line to this position on the second position that I share. You're going to be handling the data entry part of it. Now, another thing that I want to point out here is the preferred qualifications. Anytime a company is hiring, they want to get the best person who's the most skilled in the position. So it's not a hard requirement to be considered for this role. But if you do have data entry experience, if you do have transcription or medical setting experience, and then if you have a fast typing speed, faster than the 50 words per minute that they outline here as being required, that's always going to give you a leg up, okay? So anytime you're into typing or data entry, you need to be practicing your typing skills. You need to know how to use Excel. You need to be good with all the Microsoft Office suite because Microsoft is the application that you're going to be using mostly. And then, your skill is your ability to type. So knowing 10 key, okay, typing fast, being a whiz at Microsoft Office, those are things that you should be practicing on a daily or weekly basis if this is the type of field you want to get into. So, I gotta offer my little 2 cents there to help you guys out, okay? Now, we know that this is going to be a sit down at your desk job. So you're gonna be doing a lot of sitting and, you won't really be lifting too much. So that's just what they're talking about here with the physical and mental job requirements. And then they are an equal opportunity employer, which means they don't discriminate for a number of legally protected reasons. And then they just talk about the company right here. So you guys, this is the hot lead, okay? Full-time job, real good opportunity. You can make some good money. You definitely want to hit the apply now button. Now, keep in mind, you can apply quickly and easily and painlessly with my remote resume builder software. And we have the data entry resume and cover letter template for you. It is perfect for this position. So if you decide to get the software, and if you already have the software, you already have this, okay? We have a preloaded data entry resume template in the software. And then we also have a preloaded data entry cover letter template. All you have to do is just duplicate the template. It's a software, so you're not doing anything manually. And then you just go into the resume builder once you duplicate it and you make it your own. Customization is super easy. And you can see in this video that I have here what it looks like when you log into the software and you make a resume. Now, if you wanted to start from scratch, you can do that. You would just name it, answer the questions, and then boom, the software puts everything where it needs to go. All you have to do is answer the info. It does the formatting, the bolding, the heading, putting it where it needs to go. And these are ATS optimized resumes. When you use the templates, you're starting from a finished product. You would just go into the edit section and then you would just be changing out some of the info with these questions here so that it is your resume and not just the template. And it works the same way with cover letters. So if you want to create a cover letter, you can start from scratch, name it, go through the 6-step cover letter wizard, and then boom, software puts everything where it needs to go, and you have a beautifully, properly formatted ATS optimized cover letter. And again, you just go back into it when you want to use the template, you just duplicate it, hit that edit button, and you can just change out the information to make it your own. This is how you can get your application in fast for not only this job, but for the next job I'm gonna share and all the jobs that you want to apply to. People are getting hired left and right. And you can see we have multiple templates, and the new templates are gonna be dropped off possibly today and no later than tomorrow. So we're adding even more templates to the resume and cover letter template library. And you get full access to all of these plus any new drop-offs that we do. And you can try the software before you buy it for just $1 for 7 days. And if you decide to keep the software, it is only $37 per month. Remember, each of these templates is worth $47 alone, and you're getting ATS optimized resume templates and cover letter templates. So go ahead, get your data entry, resume and cover letter template, along with your ability to create new resumes and cover letters. It's not just templates, y'all. This is a software. So you don't have to worry about fiddling with Microsoft Office or Google Sheets. All you're doing is entering the information. The software does the rest of the work for you. It's a game changer. And just to let you guys know, when you do sign up, you're going to get 3 emails immediately after you purchase. You'll get an email with your login. So your login will take you to your own private dashboard. So you'll have your own private dashboard that looks like this. Then you'll get an email with your login to the tutorials on how to use the software. The tutorials live in my Teachable school. And then you'll get a third email so that you have all the important links to like the support desk or, go into the software or, anything that you might have a question about. We have frequently asked questions in that third email. So if you ever do need help, I have a team who's in the support desk every day, and they are going to help you out with how to use the software. If you have a question about your billing, whatever, okay? We're here to help you. We take care of our customers. So go ahead and get your $1 try before you buy trial. And I think you're gonna smile once you get it. Now let's move on to the second lead. Okay, so I told y'all 2-for-1 Tuesday. The second lead from Myriad is their patient advocate position. So remember when I was saying that the patient advocate data entry role is going to be helping the patient advocate. So the first role I shared, that's the typing data entry portion. This position is where you're going to be talking to the customers. So you do need to be comfortable with being on a phone because it says that employee will be on the phone approximately 60 to 80% of the time. Now, I'm going to get into all of the details here, but we probably want to know, well, if I'm going to be on the phone for up to 80% of the time, how much am I getting paid? Now, remember, minimum salary, midpoint salary, there's a high point. I ran to Glassdoor. The high point salary with 31 salaries submitted is $57,000 per year. So what that means is at least 31 people in this role are making $57,000 per year, which is about $28.50 per hour. So I think it might be worthwhile being on a phone. I'm just saying, especially if you have a history of doing call center or customer service work that's phone based, I think it would be worth it. Just my opinion, you know? So it says responsibilities. Responsible for coordinating testing services for patients by reviewing test request forms and additional documentation submitted with a patient specimen to ensure accurate and timely testing, working with healthcare providers to complete the required documentation and sample submission, working with insurance companies to secure the highest possible coverage for patients, communicating with patients to explain insurance coverage, communicating with patients to ensure insurance coverage benefits, and test information including process and turnaround time. Employee will be on the phone approximately 60 to 80% of the time, participate in the quality assurance plan, comply with applicable CLIA and HIPAA regulations. So qualifications, high school diploma or GED, bachelor's degree, and more than 1 year of customer service and reimbursement experience preferred. So, it sounds like the bachelor's degree and having that 1 year of experience is a preferred thing. It'll give you a leg up, but you could still apply possibly without it. Excellent interpersonal and communication skills, accurate typing speed of at least 50 words per minute, excellent listening, transcribing, and self-review skills, PC experience, including familiarity with Excel, Word, internet, and email, able to manage several tasks simultaneously, often under pressure. And then we know the physical demands. We're sitting at a desk all day. And then they tell us about the internet speed, same as before, 50 Mbps download, 5 Mbps upload speed, and, equal opportunity employer. So they get straight to it. I love a direct, short, and sweet lead. You guys, like I said, if you can be on a phone, it just might be worth it for this one. And if you like this lead, then the apply now button is at the bottom. And you can use a template for this opportunity as well. You could use the customer service template. You could also use maybe the healthcare resume template. Okay, I know this is genetics, science, you're actually in healthcare because you're helping patients. Okay, you could use that template as well. And then we have the healthcare cover letter template, or you could use the general cover letter template. So you have options with which resume template you use. And remember, you're making them your own. The thing about the templates is for each of the different types of roles, there are some specific skills that are called out that are going to get the attention for that type of role. So not every skill is equally as important for different roles. So like if you're doing data entry, typing speed and knowing 10 key is more important than if you were doing a phone-based customer service role. So the things that are called out on these templates are based off of what's most important for the different positions. So that's the difference in some of the things that you'll see on those templates. So go ahead and get your $1 trial and get your application in for these 2 hot leads, but we're not done yet. All right, if you guys want more work from home jobs, check out my mega list of jobs on my website, remoteworklife.co. There are 506 companies and counting that will hire you to work from home. Now you can search this list, and every time I find new companies to this channel, I add them. So like I said, I've shared Myriad before, and you can see Myriad Genetics is on this list. If you want to find more data entry roles, you can type in, data entry. We have some companies tagged that have provided data entry roles. And then, if you're into, maybe customer service or healthcare specifically, you can type in health or medical, and you can see all the different companies that we have on this list that we have tagged offering healthcare or medical work from home jobs. So when I tell y'all, people have gotten hired left and right from using the mega list of jobs and the software. I'm not making it up, okay? I provide these resources to you guys either free 99 or, at a very reasonable price, because you're getting a lot. And I think you guys are going to benefit from using these resources. I made these just for y'all because I listen. I know what you guys need. You need more jobs. You need a way to apply to these jobs faster. That's where the software comes in. And then I give you guys these leads in these videos. So use these resources, okay? And then last but certainly not least, if you need your home office set up, check out my Amazon storefront. These are items sold through Amazon by Amazon, okay? And you can get pretty much everything you can think of for your office, but much, much, much cheaper than if you were to go into any of these stores, even Walmart. These prices beat Walmart. Now, if you need a computer, which you do, there are options right at 200 or under. So if you're into data entry, I always recommend go with the dual monitor hookup. Having the two screens makes things so much better. And there are two options for dual monitor computer packages that are under 200 bucks. Everything you see here, you will get. So the CPU tower that runs Windows 10 Pro, the wired keyboard and mouse, okay, and these 19-inch monitors, they come with the package. So you're getting everything. And these computer systems work for 99% of companies out here. So the tech requirements will meet 99% of companies' tech requirements. And if you don't need a dual monitor hookup, they have a single monitor package, exact same specs. You just get one 19-inch monitor for 118 bucks. This is on sale right now. So run to Amazon and get you a work from home computer. You see plenty of people have purchased and are loving these computers even more than this. And I just wanted to give you guys some economical options because I know when you go into Best Buy, you're not walking out of there without spending at least 400, 500 bucks. And that is for the cheapest thing they have in store. So check out my Amazon storefront. Plenty of things in here. You can get headsets, wires, webcams, nice seating and desks, all of that good stuff. And then, go ahead and check out the mega list of jobs to find more opportunities. And of course, you guys gotta run to put in your application for these hot, high pay data entry and patient advocate roles from Myriad Genetics. And you can do so for just $1 with the $1 trial for the remote resume builder software. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful and I will talk to you soon. Bye.